So as everybody knows, recently LEGO had made a LEGO SpongeBob set from the line that got canceled like I think a decade ago, which was crazy to me. I didn't expect us to get a SpongeBob set this fast, but it looks amazing so far. So I really thought about it recently, and I was thinking about that one leaked TMT set that was supposed to come out. So I searched it up thinking it probably wasn't out yet, or it was coming out later, or something like that. Turns out they have came out, but instead of like a regular set or something like that, because it'd be like bigger news about it, it's they're brickheads, which I don't hate brickheads, right? I don't hate brickheads. Brickheads are like okay in my opinion, right? But this being the only TMT thing is genuinely terrible in my opinion. In my personal opinion, no bias, the old TMT Lego sets were better than the old SpongeBob sets. I don't care if I sound biased. That's generally what I think. But besides that, I genuinely do think we deserve this. Since TMT just lost NECA and Playmates, we need some kind of new content. I decided to do a set in Lego SpongeBob style, just one big set. And I explained like how I think the minifigures and stuff are going to be in like a couple minutes and what's going to be included in the set. As much as I don't want to be realistic here and just say, oh, we're going to get another version of TMT, or we're going to get 2012 again, it's going to have to be 1987. I'm sorry, but it's going to have to be 1987 that longer, even if I don't want to admit it. It's 1987. We're just going to go with that. The figure selection for 1987, I'm going to say is 4 Turtles, Splinter, 2 Foot Soldiers, Bebop and Rocksteady, and that's about it. In my personal opinion, I hope Turtles look like they did in Shredder's Revenge, because that's how I think 1987 Turtles looked the best in. But that's just my opinion on it. It doesn't have to be like that. This section is mostly about the Turtles in general. I feel like Leo's swords are fine. They don't need any changes. But I think the other 3 Turtles could use unique molds. Donnie's also fine. I can see them making a beautiful bow staff. I don't really have anything to say about that. But Mikey and Raph, I feel like the Lego versions of their weapons just feel kind of off. Like something about Raph's style, like something about the Lego side piece just feels weird in my opinion. So I would personally make Raph have another unique side piece, and Mikey his own nunchuck piece. I think the nunchucks are just too big in Lego sets. That's just my personal opinion though. I also include Mikey's skateboard in the set. It's the only other accessory I include for the Turtles. One thing I almost forgot to mention is since the shells are just completely retired, I think we should have a new shell piece for like a little stud on top, like a little stud on the middle of it, so you can like store the weapon, like Donatello's staff and Leo's swords, you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or you could just do it for Leo. I don't care. I just think that'd be a cool piece to include. Since it says based on like an actual location in the TMT media, you have to include most of the main parts of it, like the living room, the diner, and maybe the bedroom. I don't know if it's too big or not, but I would say also the bedrooms. Donnie's lab, of course, is really important. And I'd say since it's Ninja Turtles, probably a dojo. Those are like the main rooms you have to include. Overall, I do think the set has a possibility of happening somehow. Maybe not even the lair, maybe it'd just be like a party wagon or something like that. But this set does have a possibility of happening. I think TMT has a chance of coming back more than something like Avatar, low-key. Because TMT is still like a very popular brand, especially 1987. But we're gonna have to wait a while, sadly. I was gonna finish the video, but I forgot to mention, I'm genuinely mad how long the Rebel Tech Mikey is taking. I ordered Mikey like 2 months ago, right? And I thought it was supposed to come like this month on the 26th. So I'm like, okay, that's a long time, but it's okay, it's worth it, right? Turns out it's shipping on the 26th. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, it's gonna come like next couple weeks. Then I turned out it's coming on the 31st. That's a little longer, but it's okay. Now we're shipping on the 31st. I'm losing it. I just bought Mikey, and I bought Mikey, I bought Donnie, and I'm buying Leo soon because my other Leo got canceled. I don't know why, but I'm buying another Leo. Fuck Raph, he can wait. I'm not gonna lie, fuck Raph. I buy him like, I don't know, 5 months. I don't really care about him too much.